Hey y'all, hey, what is up? My name is Shamika Jackson, the founder of Kathleen More Hair. I help save women time and avoid frustration by providing a four-step lace wig system to allow for you to get customized results for your lace wig wearing. I also specialize in custom-made wigs for women who look like me, who are actually wearing these wigs on a full-time basis due to our alopecia. So on this quick video, I'm going to show you guys how I install my wigs on a glueless fashion, which are with our Edge NV Mousse for this install. So before we get started, I'm actually installing an old wig. It's a lace front wig that I'm utilizing today, and it's a HD lace front wig. And first step I normally do is try to make sure all the baby hairs and everything is off of pulled back. And I want to make sure that the lace is really clean with your install. So you might not see it in the video, but my lace is really clean. I just washed the wig, and you want to make sure there's no remaining products for your last install on your lace wig, because it will affect the hold on your wig and your install. So the first thing I'm doing is just basically lining up to making sure, like, I'm basically lining up on where I want the lace wig to lay. But then all of a sudden I remember I need a little bit of lace tint spray on my wig just to make the lace a little bit more browner than what it was right then. So this is one of the rare times I actually remembered. So I'm using a little bit of the chai lace tint spray. It's a little bit lighter than my normal complexion, but because this is a used wig, I've already worn it. It already has some tint to the lace, so I don't need a really brown color. So that's why I utilize the chai lace tint color, which is a light brown color that I use for my lace to install my wig. So normally I will be a mocha, but I also use chai as well. As you can see, the lace is pretty brown now, so now it's ready for me to install my lace wigs. So when I do the lace install with the mousse, I normally have to do it in small sections because each part of the section has to dry before I get to the next step. Because it's a lace tint mousse, it is wet. It doesn't get really like a solid sort of finish like maybe the Bond Blend Pro in regards to the hold. So basically, you got to let each part dry before you go to the next install part. So right now, I'm just pulling back all the baby hairs, pulling back the front hairline, so when it's time for me to install it, I can really see exactly what I'm doing so I can get a cleaner install. So that's the first step I want to do, making sure the hairline is all pulled back so I'm looking straight at the lace and where the lace is going to go. And then the first area that I'm going to apply the mousse is going to be my forehead area, simply because I want to make sure that that part is lined up first, and then I'll go to the left and right in regards to the install. You can use it on your comb, you can use it with your hands. It does get a little bit tacky on your hands, but ultimately you can easily wash it off, so it's not like that big of a deal. So when I'm applying the mousse, I'm applying it right where the front hairline is, and I might go back about an inch, not normally further than that, in regards to where I'm going to lay the mousse, simply because the wider you put the mousse, the harder and more solid the hair would be when you're installing it. Hopefully I'm making sense the way I'm explaining it. So basically, I am going to dry it in little small sections as I'm going around the front hairline. If I was doing a closure wig, this probably literally take me about 5 minutes. But because I'm doing a whole lace front with the mousse, I have to do it in sections before I go to the next step to make sure that that one section is nicely solid before I go to the next section. Now, you can use our Edge Envy Mousse along with other products, or you can use it by itself. But if you're using it with other products, it's basically going to help you reinforce your install. So you can use the Edge Envy Mousse as a touch-up product. You can use it by itself as the actual install. But I will say it is a glueless install. So you're only going to get about a day hold on your wig. Now, I have gotten a couple day hold, but that's because I used a lot of the Edge Envy Mousse around my hairline. And then I made sure I kept it tied up every night when I did it. But for this particular install, I knew it was only going to last a day because I only did like one small layer around the front hairline, and I tied it up and then I installed it. So as you can see, I started with my middle, then I went to my left hairline, and then I went to my right. After I do those three sections, I let for the product to dry. Then I'm going to go back in with my elastic band, and basically that's where I'm going to use that to help with the melt. So you can see where I'm putting the mousse. I'm not going really far back into the hairline. I'm just doing the first inch of my hairline, and then I am letting it dry. Then I'm going to use the elastic band to help with the melt, and also help with the bonding of the install. So basically to help the product cure. So normally I'll do that for about 5 to 10 minutes. go get dressed, do what else I have to do. And by that point, I'm ready to start styling and curling my wig. So as you can see, I put the elastic band. Now the wig is ready for me to actually do the install after I melted it twice. Normally I melt most wigs twice before I start really messing with it and start styling it. So at this point, it's secure, it's held down, it's on, it's ready to go. I can stop here or I can continue to do whatever I'm going to do. And at this point, I'm just kind of like, styling it before I get ready to go out for work. So this is nothing but me just combing it out, flat ironing it, and getting it ready for me to go out to work. And keeping it real simple. So if you're not familiar, this is our Edge Envy Mousse that we have on our website. It is for a glueless hold. You can use it to reinforce the install. You can use this with our Max adhesive. You can use it with our Bond Blend Pro. You can use it with basically any of our holding products to help reinforce it, or you can use it by itself. But here's the results with only using the Edge Envy Mousse, lace melted mousse by itself. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up at info@kathleenahair.com.